scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Johnson from outside, and good! There's another.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Martin passes to Jokic. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Morris. Going inside. The kick out to Barton. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Barton's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nuggets. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
And Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
A rebound by the Lakers. And here is Johnson. Non-stop scoring machine here. Down low, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Now here's Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back. James looking it over. Johnson outside. Driving the lane and hand down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And there's the call. That's his first foul. Martin's checked in for James.
Now into the lineup.
Here's Morris. Pass to Jokic. There's the dish to Morris. They need this. And it's off the back rim. No good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Davis with it. Now defended by Jokic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Martin's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Now, here's Jokic. Great D that time from Davis.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Morris. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Johnson outside. Davis setting the pick for Johnson. He takes it in, and then Johnson with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Martin finds Irving. Johnson from outside. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Gordon. Back to Morris. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court. Denver ball 5.
Nash is checked in.
The lineup for the Nuggets.
So with Irving on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Johnson. Martin is out there with Johnson. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Cook in at the point guard. Porter against Martin. Porter passes to Jokic, 6 to shoot. And finished off by Nash.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Johnson. Denver getting their last shot to go. No good there.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's Morris. Nash with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Johnson, the pass to Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Morris dishes to Nash. Poke loose. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Johnson's shot is off. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
Here is Cook. On the wing, Johnson. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Morris kicks to Jokic. Dishes it to Porter. Out to Nash. 5 to shoot. Tries the spin move. And Morris throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out of it. Basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
The Nuggets have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Jokic passes to Porter.
Lakers
Clark
foul.
between them.
That's a second personal foul. The 4th team foul. Shooting for Denver, Michael Porter Jr.
Holding in the pass, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
And again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Pass to Dedmon. Shot clock at 5. And here's Morris for 3. Rebound the Lakers.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
In the corner, Cook with it. Back to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Green. And it's Johnson penetrating. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
So it's Denver now, after the basket by Los Angeles. Porter kicks to Dedmon. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Baines has got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Denver's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Morris passes to Dedmon. Here's Caldwell Pope. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Caldwell Pope is very comfortable near the rim, cashing in from there.
Here is Cook, covered by Morris. Johnson against Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Nuggets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And Green slams it in.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up.
Michael Porter Jr. That's his 4th personal foul. Second
Person
team
got
foul.
criticized for devaluing
At the
practice.
line for Los Angeles,
Now we've got healthy players
taking
sitting out of
2
games.
shots.
Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Now here's Porter. After the miss from Johnson, right wing. The Nuggets moving the ball around and finished off by Porter.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Johnson down low. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Johnson's shot is off. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 40% from the field. The 3. And Caldwell Pope good for 3.
You know, he entered the league as a straight-line dribble driver, KCP. He's worked hard to add some wiggle to his game.
Here is Forbes. Now Johnson. Here he goes. Green with the block. And they're moving it up. Here's Porter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Caldwell Pope against Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And yep, another basket. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Johnson.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Here's Murray. Misses the layup. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Martin the pass to Johnson. Johnson outside. There's the drive. The second effort. And it's Denver with the rebound. Now here's Murray. So
The final bucket. And your Lakers win. Your Lakers, 134. The Nuggets, 88.
Hey everyone. Frank, you want to start?
Hey, congrats on the Rookie of the Year award.
Thank you.
Hey, now, do you have more say in personnel decisions now that you've proven yourself to be a part of the core?
Yeah, of course. When you get a certain stature in this league, if you have a good management team in place, they'll listen to what you have to say. So we got a great collaboration going on, and they really want my input on those sort of things, which is all you can really ask for.
So then how much of a say do you have exactly?
They know how valuable I am to this team, so if I feel strongly about something one way or another, they'll definitely hear me out. Otherwise, I'm happy to give in my input, but on smaller stuff, I trust that those guys do the right thing, so I don't have to meddle as much.
So then what are your personal goals then for this year? How do you take the next step?
You know, my personal goals are to do everything I can to help the team win, and that started as soon as last season ended. I sat down with the coaching staff, and we put together a plan for what I needed to work on in this offseason. So I followed that plan to a T, and I'm ready to start strong.
Well, then share with us. What areas did they say you had to work on?
You know, it's not really what areas, because you got to always work on everything. It was a holistic plan that covered offense, defense, conditioning, everything you could think of. All right, I'm good. Thank you, guys.